right, y'all, it is that time. As you can see, we got Space Ghost on the list. We're about to get started putting this supercharger on. Got everything over here in the boxes. This is the VMP kit, which is basically just a Whipple, obviously. So when you start a new project, something like this is a big deal, right? You wanna make sure all your nuts and bolts and everything stay in place where you want them at. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown of what I do every time I do a big project like this. The Dollar Tree is gonna be your best friend. If you guys have a Dollar Tree close to your house, head there, okay? This is a project board like for, you know, school science projects and like that. We're gonna be using this for timing chains and things you want a really clean area. So I picked up 2 of these. This is $1.25, this is $1.25. I'm gonna show you everything we got today because we got snacks in the haul. Got these, $1.25 each. I think we got 4 of those. Always go buy you some storage bags like this, the gallon size. They just help you out. Some snacks for the shop. So some energy drink. Yes, guys, these are only $1.25 each at the Dollar Tree. Now they're flimsy, they're not made out of a lot, but they'll help us if we need to drain something or just store nuts and bolts in. And then kitty litter. This will be our oil dry, AKA coolant dry.
We're gonna make a mess.
Yeah, because we're gonna make a mess, guys. You would get your markers and then write on your bags, write on these boxes, these totes. This tote is gonna be for like the intake, things like that, where we can put the intake in there, some of the bigger components, and then put it over in the shed for safe storage. I think I gotta go print the instructions off. I'm not sure if it comes with it. We'll get back up with you guys here in a few minutes and we're gonna get started on this thing.
Drag swag on Etsy. Come and get some custom drip.
There's about 5,000 of these little 7mm screws. We'll put you guys in the time lapse and we'll just see what happens, okay? I'll stick you up kind of high and see what's going on.
Take action, and then you dominate.
Hard up times, hard up money. Watch your smile, ain't a damn thing funny, boy. Not a damn thing funny, boy. Cut my teeth, throwing rocks in the street. You might know my name, but you don't know me, boy. No, you don't know these boys.
Drama beats, ghetto wolf, ghetto vision.
It should work.
We have finally got everything disassembled. So, you know, every once in a while I like to give you guys an update and tell you kind of what's going on, things like that. So here's where we're at with this. Don't do this. We are now down to the oil pump gears, so we're gonna go ahead and knock this out and get this done. We are not buying a new oil pump housing. I think ours is fine, but if you guys don't know, sometimes these things are like warped and you get all kinds of issues from this, and you do not want to have to be replacing this. Trust me, to get back to this point sucks. It really sucks on a Gen 3. Maybe Gen 1, Gen 2 is not that bad, but Gen 3, oh man. This is a job to get to this. We will take these out and try to drop them and see what happens. All right, we're gonna go ahead and drop these factory oil pump gears. These are from a Gen 3 Coyote. See if they break. Sounds like it. Yep. First drop. There it is. That quick. So let's go ahead and finish them off. You ready? Go with the billet gears. You'll be good to go. Okay. Did that go? Why are they stuck? Yeah. There's that. It moves around free, so yeah, it should be good. All right. Work. Yeah. There's our marks, everything's lined up, it's pulled up there nice and tight, guys. That's it. We're gonna go ahead and bolt this back down, and then we're gonna start the timing process of putting everything back together. Okay. Okay.
Let me finish this call.
Okay, I'll let you finish it.
All right, guys, say goodbye to the Coyote.
All right, we'll.
In the dirt, I'd rather die a soldier than a coward every time I
All right, y'all, let's go ahead and talk about reinstalling the chains. So we left this thing at the 5 o'clock position. So here's the deal. So I've been watching HPR, I'm not gonna lie, Ken. He's really good at what he does. So that's what I use for all my reference, all right? So Ken mentioned to make sure that you have your dots lined up. So let's show you what we're talking about here. So you got a little mark on the front side of this, right? And you want to make sure that your colored chain is matched up with it, which it is. As you guys can see, that link in the middle is a little darker. It's more like blue. And if you come up here, there's also, so here's your dark link right here. You can see that. And underneath that dark link is a line. Can we see it? Yeah, there we go. So it's going to be kind of hard to see. But anyway, if you line this up and you line that up where you left it off, you're going to be good to go, okay? So at this point, all we're going to do is go ahead and put our tensioners back on.
Exactly.
Yes, it goes like this. All right, like that. See, you know exactly what we're doing. And this one goes, yeah, sure, like this. Yeah, see? Yeah. As far as your tensioners go, I just put a little drill bit in there, as you can see. You compress it in a press, whatever you got, drop it down in there, and then when you pull it out, it's going to pop back in place. So it's not doing anything, though. Perfect. We got this side on, everything looks great, and we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side, but we need to rotate the engine around. So what we did was we rotated the crank again back around to the 5 o'clock position, and then we rotated it again back to the 12 o'clock position. Okay, so we're at the 12 o'clock now, which is based off the keyway bottom mark down there, that 5 o'clock mark. Watch out, bitch.
You don't bottom. You just guess.
Oh, yeah. All right, so Bird's going to go ahead and slap this chain on because he knows exactly what he's doing. So you can't even put a loose ass chain on, you weak bitch. If you look here, you'll see where there's a dark link, and then there's the line right there, right? That's in between that line and the dark link. So that's where you want it. And then there's that link is down at the bottom as well. All right, so now that we got those lined up, we're going to go ahead, put this side together, and that'll be that. So look, we're going to see you guys back when we start putting the blower back on the car, okay? So we'll get back into some time-lapse stuff. Sorry, but there's not a lot to show you guys, okay? We're looking up at the manual. You know, we're watching videos. We're doing stuff like you guys don't want to see us do that and struggle through this shit. It's probably about where we're going to end it tonight. We may get the timing chain cover like back on it, but we're probably not going to go any further tonight. Tomorrow, though, we should have the supercharger on it. And then I'll say by maybe Wednesday. Today's Monday. It's Monday night. And by Wednesday, the car hopefully will be firing it up. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to give you an update on where we are with the blower install. It is the next day. This is probably the slowest blower install on YouTube. Good Lord, we're 36 hours into this at this point, essentially. Because we started yesterday pretty early, about lunch, I guess. Anyway, here's where we are. We got the blower on the table, and we're now to the point to where we're starting to install blower stuff. So this is starting to get more fun, I guess, if you want to call it that. We've got a couple of our sensors in already over here. And before too long, we'll be dropping this thing down. We are on page 31 of 66, so we're like halfway there. But this is more of a speedy process than up to this point, because we're now done with the timing chains, with the oil pump gears and the sprocket and all that. And I'm going to be honest with you, that shit took forever. It was horrible. And the other thing you'll run into is as you're looking, it'll say like use supplied hose to go from point A to point B, right? But it doesn't give you like the part number or the name of the hose a lot of times, so it's really hard to kind of pick and choose what you need. But this is what we got left after over a full day of working. A lot of stuff, y'all. You fellas that work on these Coyotes, and you guys do superchargers, and you do turbos, and you do headers, and you know, all this stuff, you would absolutely love a Fox body. Because if you can do this, oh, a Fox body is a cakewalk. Now there's knowledge and stuff that goes along with working on these older cars that's a little different, because there's no book to tell you how to do things with them. But besides that, if you guys can do this work and it doesn't aggravate you to death, then you'd probably be all right in the Fox body world. Yeah, and like right here, like WBLT forward -2. I don't know what that is. I feel like people do though.
Cack. Left hand cack out, right hand cack out.
You know, like, what is that stuff? So, all right, we'll catch you guys in a few minutes. We're just gonna go ahead and set this thing on, and oh yeah, hold on. Whoa. We got everything cleaned up. Let's go ahead and get this thing on. Show you what it's looking like. Mike's over here putting Loctite on everything. Fuel rails are all installed, as you can see. Now it's just putting all the little bolts and stuff in, so. Jackass. We got the base on this thing, and now we're just going to go ahead and proceed forward.
He was 16 with a lawnmower tan, pockets full of dreams and calloused hands. Washing cars, cutting grass till the sun went down. Had a vision of chrome, that classic sound. Spotted her sitting in a neighbor's yard. Blue paint faded, couple rusted parts. A Fox body coupe, a little rough and worn. But in that moment his dream was born. He said, I know it ain't new. They smiled and said, son, if it's what drives you. Now he's got cash in hand, hope in his eyes, turning wrenches under southern skies. Old school cool in a sea of shine. The Mustang growls like a battle cry. His friends got new rides, leather and chrome, but his heart was stitched into every bolt through busted knuckles and...
We got this thing all buttoned up for the most part. I mean, we don't have the bumper on it, but got all the hoses and everything ran. The air box is in place. We just got to clamp it down. But we're putting oil in it right now, and we are using 5W50 full synthetic. So this is what Whipple recommends in VMP. So we're gonna go ahead and get some of this in the car and get ready to bust this thing off. So right now we have we've drained all the E85 out of the car. We basically just disconnected the hose, and Dennis gave me a pump only tune that literally just runs the fuel pump right when you switch the key on, right? So we pumped all the fuel out of the car. My brother Hayden is going right now to go get 5 gallons of 93 octane, and then we'll be getting ready for our first startup. Let's go ahead and finish this thing up and hopefully bust it off. There she is. Yeah. Man, that completely changed everything just with that coming off. It looks all nice and pretty in there. Yeah. Do it, lady.
Do it, lady. On your birthday.
Do what?
All of it.
Starting to get a little more excited. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't excited first 2 days, but starting to get excited today. So we're literally minutes away from starting this thing up. So we'll get back to you guys as soon as we get the tune loaded in it, and we'll try to bust it off. All right, y'all. This will be our first attempt for startup. fine with that. Oh, if we get it up and running good, we're going to race the car Friday.
Okay.
I'm joking. I'm just messing with you.
I was like, dude, that's a little bit of torture.
So much quieter with that 5W50 in it too. I love that. So that's it. We'll go for our first drive here in the next couple of days. I don't know if we'll actually drive this car today or not, but if so, I'll of course record it for you. But we're anticipating you guys probably seeing that video in about a week or so. Just know that everything looks good. It's a nightmare, y'all. It's a bitch, if I'm being honest, to do this kit. But I mean, here's your proof. You can do it. We know nothing about Coyotes and we managed to pull this off. So huge shout out to VMP. They helped us out on this kit. So if you guys don't know, let's talk about this for a second. This is essentially a Whipple, like Whipple's rotors. VMP does their own lid and their own throttle body. So look, if you guys are looking for a Whipple, consider the VMP. I actually really like VMP stuff, and Whipple of course as well. But got us a nice setup here. Shout out to them. Big thanks goes out to All Stock Racing, Dennis. Steve's helped us out on the car a lot. You know, look, more to come with this thing, so stay tuned. And we'll be back with you guys here in a few days. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. And as always,
Thanks for watching.
there he is. All right, guys, this is our first drive. I actually almost forgot the video. We're just gonna drive the car, send a log. As you can see, log in the car. Man, that won't quieten this thing down so much. You can still hear like the little rattle that they have, but it's way quieter. We're just in normal mode. We're not gonna make any boost. Maybe a pound or two, he says, but I don't have a boost gauge, so whatever it makes is whatever it makes. Heard a little squeak.
It's still doing it. You hear it?
Right here. Here's Andrew. You better be glad it ain't
Yeah.
you yet.
Get skin up. Now you should really hear the blower.
Yeah. Andrew's literally tuned, so we are not officially tuned. Can't play. That sucks.
And there's a cop. Look.
So far, everything's good. Oil temp, trans temp, oil pressure's normal. Inlet air temp is 100 degrees, so that's not horrible. The exhaust sounds different now.
Yeah.
It's got like a clap to it, you know? Made probably a pound or two right there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You could hear it. Alright, well, everything looks really good. Well, what you think? I mean, first drive, I mean, it's real smooth, right? It's
Oh, yeah.
honestly just like stock. So that's our first drive. I didn't expect to be able to do this on the third day, but here we are. So we'll catch you guys in the next one. Just wait, guys, just wait. We got some power coming. It's going to be pretty awesome. So we'll catch you in the next one. And as always,
Thanks for watching.
this will be, I'm going to be honest with you guys, this is not our first pull under boost, but this will be our first hard pull, I'll say that. So we went out earlier, and our good friend Andrew Hanlon gave us a call, and we got lost in conversation. Before we know it, we're making a pull, and we're like, damn, we didn't video it. Anyway, so thanks for that. Totally. You'll know. Anyway, so we're going out on Space Ghost, and we're going to make our first real hit with the Supercharger. Dennis actually wants me to do like a 0 on full. The car's going to spin, so I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's do a third gear hit. Maybe start around 3,000 RPM, something like that, and let's see what happens. I don't know. We'll play around with it. We'll see. We just want to make sure everything's good because we may sneak this thing to the track tomorrow. But you're going to get my honest reaction to the car with a full pull. So I hope it runs good. I'm sure it will. I mean, these things make a ton of power. But I'll also give you my seat of the pants comparison between this and the Fox bodies. So I do need to add that this thing has very conservative timing in it, and it's a little ridge. You guys understand that? That's what any good tuner is going to do. They're not going to throw you out there with everything. So we're still several degrees off of where this thing will be timing wise and RPM as well. So.
And this exhaust is...
Oh, yeah, and this damn Flowmaster's, we'll get into that in another conversation, but the Flowmaster is killing this car. It needs to come off. We actually went a slower time with the Flowmaster on the car than without it, so it needs to come off, and especially with boost. You don't typically run chambered mufflers with boost.
Yeah.
She rolling.
She's rolling. Damn, that was about 110. It's definitely rolling. Yeah. So it's good, y'all. This thing pulls super hard, and the car is so smooth that it's almost not impressive, but it is. It's hard to explain. Murder's behind the camera here. What's your thoughts on the first pull?
I mean, you can definitely feel it pulling. Obviously, it's not as like violent as some of like the old school stuff. I mean, when you get in a Fox body and you hit it on something of this power level, I mean, it's obviously way more rowdy, but it's definitely getting out there.
Yeah, it for sure is definitely getting out there. I kind of hate to hit this thing from the dead stop, y'all, but we'll try it. Make sure no cops. We'll try it from a dead stop and just see. But I got a feeling it's gonna spin. So just bear with me on this. That's pretty impressive because I backed off the throttle, so she's moving. You know what's crazy? It's just not really blowing the tires off.
No,
It's kinda
You can feel it.
dare I say, working a little bit. That's very impressive. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I expected it to just annihilate the tires.
Yeah, so we did roll into it very easily, and then I kind of backed off and got back in it. So these cars don't like that. But I don't know if you guys can hear it on camera, but this thing does not have an exhaust note anymore. It just goes super airish. It just goes, it's trying to force so much air out of that Flowmaster. We're probably making extra boost, honestly,
Yeah.
because of that. But it loses its exhaust note completely, and that's never a good sign. That means that your exhaust is restrictive. So
Yeah, that didn't work.
that did not work. Okay. We gotta... Oh yeah, baby, she was freaking roasting them.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Hell yeah. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and you can hear it whistling a little bit. We'll go ahead and send this log over. I will tell y'all this. That pull, that last pull that we made from like a dig, you know, where we kind of eased in it, this bitch is rolling, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. No hate here. It's gonna need a little more, I think, to run with the Fox body, the Calypso on a 250 shot. You know, if the Calypso hooks, I think it's. I don't know if it's got enough to outrun that setup. But then again, I don't know if that's gonna feel like yet, right? We don't have that setup yet. But it's impressive though. And here's the thing: none of my Fox bodies will outrun this car on out there. It ain't happening. It's just not gonna happen. This thing right here never quits. So yeah, I like it, man. This is badass, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. I'm very pleased with the VMP and the purchase so far. It's only going to get better from here, guys. We are going to go E85, and it's going to be badass. So, well, look, we'll talk about this a little bit more. We'll wrap this up tonight. I'm not going to make any more pulls. We'll send this log to Dennis, let him look at it, and then we'll go from there, y'all. So we'll see you at the house.
Drag swag on Etsy. Come and get some custom drip. Check us out on Etsy. We got that drag swag. You know you need it. So come and get it. You won't regret it. You'll be the bee's knees when you wear your fresh tees. So come and get it, drag swag.